I just had a crazy dream.
In this dream, I had the idea to go to New Zealand and perform at schools during their winter, which is our summer, because their schools would be in session. And I did. I performed at 35 schools in 18 days, reaching 10,000 EcoHeroes. I didn't know any school contacts in New Zealand, so I just reached out to them randomly via email and asked them to make a donation to have our show. And they did. And it paid for the trip. We even filmed a music video for a song called Deuces and had 7 schools in it.
Rocking the shows, all the kids going crazy. To them I'm Jay-Z.
It's coming out soon. I wanted to see as much of the islands as I could, so I rented a camper van and drove that around to all the schools. I even crashed it the first day. Never drove a camper van. Didn't even think about the height requirements and scraped and put a hole in the top of our camper van. So the school shows went so well, and I even got to see some haka dances that the students did, and I learned a ton about the Maori culture. My girlfriend turned into a DJ KIWI. And all of the schools had tea time and the teachers invited us to them and they were so welcoming. One school even made us pumpkin soup from a pumpkin in their garden. The pumpkins from our soup were grown here.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And homemade bread. When I wasn't performing, I did things like go on a dolphin watching tour where I saw hundreds of dolphins in the Bay of Islands and sailed through waters that Captain Cook did. Teachers got really into the shows, and some of them even used props and partner dances during the assembly. Maybe the craziest part of this dream was that there was a school in New Zealand that had heard of me before I came to the school and before I reached out to them. And they were using my song.
And our Glee Club got to choose some songs, and our theme is Zero Hero, so we have a recycling theme. We looked for a track and we searched for tracks with that theme, and the kids chose Recycled Robot.
So they found it on YouTube before they knew I was coming to perform here.
Yeah.
And then randomly, I'm here performing at the school. School after school, I was impressed at the EcoHeroes there. And they even had some enviro clubs. So many schools were composting and conscious about their waste, and I got to meet some great enviro groups and green clubs that took me on tours of their composting at the school. Where's the worm bin?
Oh, the worm bin!
Worms. I went to Hobbiton, where the Lord of the Rings and Hobbit movies were made. I pet a wallaby. I saw kiwis. I even saw Neil deGrasse Tyson, astrophysicist, in Christchurch. I went to Queenstown, which is maybe the coolest city in the world. Mountain lake, pristine mountains all around it. I went on a glowworm cave tour. In the cave, there's worms that glow. I went to Milford Sounds, which some people call the 8th wonder of the world, and on the way home, I was attacked by keas. I even saw royal albatross in the wild, blue penguins coming home at night, and glaciers. In person. Glaciers. What a crazy dream. Wow. Well, I think I'm gonna go back to bed. The world is too dangerous for adventures like that. What's up, my EcoHeroes? Obviously that was not a dream, it happened, and I want you all to go make your dreams happen and change the world. Thank you to everybody who was a part of the tour, everybody I met in New Zealand along the way. Kia ora. Y'all are always close to my heart. Thank you so much for being a part of this journey. Everybody else, please subscribe so we can be a part of more journeys together. Deuces.